Hello everyone, welcome to our mountain property in beautiful Appalachia. Our current project is a rustic shed to store firewood and a log splitter. This will be our third shed built on the property this year. As we plan to burn wood for 100% of our heating needs, having ample storage is a priority. Now this is a very basic design that we're building. We don't have a lot of building experience, so it will be an 8x8 structure with 3 sides and a single slope roof. And really, that's all you need for wood storage. Now, a goal for this project is to do it as cheaply as we can. So we're only purchasing the pressure-treated lumber for the 4 posts that will be in contact with the ground. Another little money-saving cheat is we're using some pieces of concrete block in the hole with the posts so that we don't have to use as much Quikrete. And as I set these posts with the Quikrete, I am spraying it down, adding water, because it's just been super dry lately for us. One change that we've made for this shed is with the screws. We've switched to the Simpson timber screws, which have a nice flat head, so that will be flush with the frame. On the prior sheds, we had used the timber lock that have the hex head, and that does stand out from the frame, so then it keeps your siding a little bit off of the frame rather than being flush. The other bonus is that the Simpson screws are cheaper. Now with the framing of this shed, we are doing a double header in the front and the back of the shed. And then we're adding blocking between those headers so that we can secure the roof joists directly to the blocking. And that's just easier than having to cut the joist and toenail them into the structure. So other than the pressure-treated posts that went into the ground, the rest of the shed build is untreated pine 2x4s and rough sawn pine 1x12s. To make the untreated pine weather resistant and insect resistant, we are charring the wood with a propane torch. And that's kind of similar to the shou sugi bahn process. And really, we just like the look that that gives to the wood. It's a nice rustic shed. Now for the roofing, we went to our local supplier and just asked for any seconds or leftovers that they had in the roof metal. And it's just another opportunity to make the project economical. We are into the hot and humid days of the summer, so it's not possible to work a full day in this heat, but we're making pretty good progress on the shed. It is a beautiful morning to sit on the deck and drink coffee. But I guess we should get back to work before it gets too hot. This propane torch works well. It kicks off a lot of heat. So after we're done charring the lumber, then we'll just spray it down with a water hose. So today we're getting the siding onto the shed frame, and the side that contains the log splitter will make that siding nice and tight to protect that from the weather. The other half of the shed, the siding will be kind of spaced out with some more air gaps. That side will have the firewood stored, so that'll just allow some airflow. and help us to manage that wind load that comes up from the valley. There are a few leftovers from the siding, so they came in handy to finish off these front corners. Now at the base of this shed, we did lay driveway fabric, and then we put down kind of a gravel pad to level it out. It's a gravel called 57s. And if you were curious about pricing, the cost for the shed is running us about $650. Well, thanks so much for joining us on this rustic shed build. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.